Hey folks, welcome to the channel. I'm Don. This is Rockin' the Country. This is kind of fun. This is a gift request. It's Mary Chapin Carpenter's song, I Am a Town. I don't think I know this. I certainly don't recognize the title of it. And Terry Wood made a gift to the channel for me to do this one. So Terry, shout out to you. Thank you for this gift and request. Terry also sent me this hat. I was wearing a different hat that he'd sent me because he's up in Canada. And because I did a reaction gift request of his yesterday. And Terry said that this song references Carolina. So he's giving a shout out to Carolina's Beauty on the channel. So Carolina's Beauty, shout out to you. And Terry said my favorite version of this one is from Mary Chapin Carpenter's PBS special, One Night Lonely, I Am a Town. I don't know what she's going to do with this one. Here we go. She's like a folk singer, Mary.
I'm a town in Carolina. I'm a detour on a ride for a phone call and a soda. I'm a blur from the driver's side. I'm the last gas for an hour if you're going 25. I am Texaco and tobacco. I am dust you leave behind. I am peaches in September, corn from a roadside stall. I'm the language of the natives. I'm a cadence and a drawl. I'm the pines behind the graveyard and the cool beneath their shade, where the boys have left their beer cans. I am weeds between the graves. My porch is sagging with old black men and children. My sleep is filled with dreams I never can fulfill them. I am a town.
What a fascinating depiction.
I'm a church beside the highway where the ditches never drain. I'm a Baptist like my daddy. Jesus knows my name. I am memory and stillness. I am lonely in old age. I am not your destination. I am clinging to my ways. I am a town.
It's not just a town in Carolina, south or north. That would have been north because she mentioned tobacco. Maybe Tobacco Road.
Town in Carolina. I am billboards in the field. I'm an old truck up on cinder blocks, missing all my wheels. I'm Pabst Blue Ribbon American, and Southern serves the South. I am tucked behind a JC sign on the rural route. I am a town. I am a town. I am a town. Southbound.
All right. That was it. I think that was from her live performance. I didn't hear the audience in the end of it, but this says it was the live performance. But I had two thoughts, but I think she kind of cleared it up in the end when she said south, I'm a town southbound. She was like heading southbound. And I think she's just depicting any town that you'd pass as you're going through. You see different indications. You might see a church on the roadside, but you know if there's a church, there's more people. And if there's more people, there's going to be a town nearby. And it may be sparsely populated and it might be densely populated, but you know that there's something there. When I drive through West Virginia, I don't know where I am half the time because I know I'm driving. I typically take 81 South down into Charleston, where my friends live, right outside in Dunbar. And when I'm driving, there's not much evidence of a town nearby because West Virginia is wide open in so many ways. And so, like, when I go from Morgantown, I'm wearing this. I actually bought this because when I was visiting my friends once, I wanted to wear their Mountaineer colors, even though I'm a Rutgers guy. I did that for my dear friends. I still have it. But when I drive through West Virginia, like Morgantown on down to Charleston, there's not much there until you get closer to Charleston. So, and I love the drive. It's gorgeous. There's a reason John Denver sang about it. It's gorgeous in West Virginia. But the difference is when I go from Dunbar to Lewisburg, which is where their other home is, not far from the Greenbrier, there are more towns. It's still a lot wide open, but every so often you know there's a town. And I think that's what she was just depicting, but I didn't quite know. I didn't know if each one of those things, like the church or the weeds between the tombstones, I think she said, the different things that she depicted were like towns in and of themselves. Like when you get into dissecting something or analyzing something, you could just take a leaf, for example, and when you look at it long enough and study it, it becomes this whole new world. And I didn't know if she was just using a smaller version of world by using town as a metaphor. But I think she was just depicting what it's like. That's the first 3.5 minutes of the song. I was contemplating she might go in that direction, but I don't think she did. I think she was just talking about, I mean, she brought up Pabst Blue Ribbon, which I associate that with Milwaukee. So, you know, going north to south, there's a lot that you see. And the things that catch your eyes are not only, you know, the exit signs and, you know, gas and hotel, lodging, food, you know, 2 miles down to the right, not just that, but every so often in an unusual spot, you'll see a house on the highway and you're like, what is their life like? But you don't see other evidence of other homes, but you know, like maybe on the other side of that rise or the hill or the mountain is where a lot more people live. I'm not sure. But yeah, these were two people-oriented songs in a row, Terry, that you'd requested that I react to. The prior one by Scott Shawn White and Helene Cronin was titled People, but this was also people, but couched in a town, but without talking about people. So, all right, I'm going to rate this one. That was different. Very folksy, very singer-songwritery. And the number that popped into my head which will prevent me from getting an ice cube poured down my back. Thank you very much, Montauk Ed. The number that popped into my head was an 8.8. Because when I say 8.9, Montauk Ed expects me to put an ice cube down my back. I think that was a punishment I said that maybe is fitting when I call an 8.9, but the ice wagon hasn't gotten here yet, so, and no need to today. So, all right, Terry, thank you again, my friend. Have a great day, folks. See you on another video. Keep rocking the country.